You come home from a very hard day's prospecting and you walk in to find not one, not two, not three dogs that you used to, but a fourth one. And it's made of gold. And its name is Ellie. Hello. G'day guys, Chris here from Vo-Gus Prospecting. Today we have something really exciting. We're out at the King Gold Hole, but we're not just out at the King Gold Hole with any old plan. No, we have a master plan. I've got Josh out here who makes up the other half of Vo-Gus Mining, and we have a special guest, his son. And his son is currently looking after something very important. Our new high banker! If you're a long-time follower of my channel, you would have seen me use high bankers previously. I haven't had one for quite some time because I had to give it up due to my health. But luckily, Josh, he's a big, strong, fit man. And he's decided to go out and purchase one. And with a bit of help, I can now get to use another one. Josh gets to see some really good gold cleanups. See, look how strong he is. He's a beautiful specimen of a man. So we've come out here to the King Gold Hole. Now the King Gold Hole I've done 2 videos on, and this is where the pay dirt competition that we're running, that's where the dirt is actually coming out of this ground. I have already prospected quite an extensive amount of this. Up here I pulled out around 20 to 30 specs per pan, which was really, really cool. But that ran out quite quickly. They were due to a couple of really deep holes. So instead I spent the time river sluicing the downward sloping section of bedrock here. And I pulled out a ½ gram in 250 shovels, which is about ½ a meter of dirt, give or take. So, you know, ½ a gram, 250 shovels, and that spec count's still continuing on under this section of gravel bar. So we're going to just smash the hell out of it with a high banker, throw everything we can down it, and then just do one really nice clean up at the end. So many people ask me about high bankers, and especially new prospectors. So I'm going to give you the rundown of what I tell absolutely everyone, especially if you're new, about my thoughts on high bankers. The first thing you want to know about high bankers is you've got to utilize child labor. I'm kidding. The first thing you got to realize is that high bankers have a time and a place. They are quite hard to set up, pack down, carry in. You know, there's a lot of extra work that goes into them, unlike a river sluice or a pan. So you really have to be on a pay streak to make it worthwhile. Now we're on a pay streak here. It's a good one, but we've got a lot of dirt that has decent gold if you could work volume. And this is where a high banker comes in. So time and a place. Make sure that the dirt you're working is worth it, and make sure that it's worth the extra effort of dragging everything in and out of the bush. The next thing you want to know about high banking is learn how to use a pan. Because no matter what type of alluvial prospecting you're doing, you're going to need a pan in the end to run all of the dirt that you collect. So it doesn't matter what mat you use, it doesn't matter if you run it through a long tom sluice or a cleanup sluice, you're going to need to learn to pan. Not only that, you'll also be able to use the pan to identify where the pay streak is. So learn to pan first. The third thing you want to do when you're using a high banker is learn how to use a river sluice. River sluices are free to run. They're lighter and easier to get in the bush, and while they have their limitations of where they can be used, much like a high banker, they will teach you the fundamentals of using a sluice. Using a sluice is not as simple as just whack it in the river and going. If you want to capture as much gold as possible, learning on a river sluice is ideal. And learn with ripple bars, expanded mesh and carpet, because they are one of the trickiest things to get absolutely perfect. Now for some actual high banking tips. You want to make sure that first of all your sluice is level. You could bring a level out, I mean you could be that pedantic, but you don't need to be. You have a natural level here. If you see the water running off the end of the sluice evenly, then you've probably got a level sluice. Just make sure that all 4 legs are on the ground and the water's coming out like that, and you're good. The next thing you want to make sure is that your spray bars aren't running too hard. This is just on idle from this pump. If your spray bars are running too hard, you'll blast dirt straight out. Throw it in, Josh. So you can see that the spray bars break everything up and send it straight down through the grizzly bars and run off your mat. This is mining. This is what I guess mining companies feel like when they have employees dig for gold for them.
Slave labour.
Slave labour. It's almost free. I've just got to give them gold.
Nah, a bit of love.
Oh,
That's all.
No.
Just love.
Let's get sluicing. While Josh works hard for the Vo-Gus Mining Co, Kaden is going to run the croc gold trap that I won. So we're going to set him up in a spot where he can just shovel some dirt through. Or you can have your own mining company. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, let's find a spot. Yeah. That's it there, that's all you got to do. So we've got Kaden set up behind a nice big rock in the middle of the, right in the middle of the flow, so there's definitely going to be gold there. And he's just going to feed the croc gold trap. Hopefully you'll get a sweet little payout. Hopefully. Got to get more dirt than that though.
It's pretty hard. Yeah, hard to make it.
Just come over to check on Kaden's progress. It's running beautifully, man. You got it. It's actually running better than what I had it running yesterday. You're going to clean it out because you're going to show everyone how easy it is. All I want you to do is pick it up level. So it's going to stay like this, okay? So hand either side, pick it up level. It'll be really heavy at the start, so I'll give you a hand. Lift, lift, lift. Yep. And straight into the bucket. Yep. Now up and down. Yeah, real hard, real vigorous. And that's all right, I got the bucket. And then I want you to tilt this forward just a little bit and then do the same thing up and down. All right, lift it out and we'll have a look, see if we've got it all. Yeah, she's empty. That easy. Oh, hang on a minute.
What?
Hang on a minute.
What?
It was a yellow rock. It wasn't gold. Sorry, everyone.
Come on.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Tilt it forward a little bit. Yeah. That's the stuff, man. Okay, see how we've got sand back here? We always want it in that front corner, so always tilt it forward. Yep, that's good. Because you're almost there.
Yeah.
Almost down to the bottom. Get some nice coarse black sand.
Yeah. That's got to mean there's gold.
Hopefully. Right, I think you're about ready. We can do the reveal, alright? Put a little bit more water in your pan. Now I'm going to make it really hard for you because having this on your pan's not easy.
I can't need it.
Oh, you want me to do it? Alright, here. Let's see what we got.
Come on.
Come on.
Gold. Come
Croc gold trap.
Gold.
Caden's first ever. Oh, you got gold. Look at that. Easy as, bro.
Oh my god. Easy peasy. Hell no, no gold. No gold. Dad tax.
Dad tax. What do you reckon, man?
Hell yes!
Nice bit of gold.
Finally! Yes!
And we're back. Well, Josh has something rather cool to announce. We're not just going to do anything with this sluice, we want to name it. But we don't want to name it just randomly with an idea, we want your ideas. Because we think it would be cool if everyone got together and tried to come up with a name for the very, very hungry sluice over here. So,
Or the fast flowing sluice.
or the fast flowing sluice, whichever one you want. So, what's your name for the sluice? Let us know in the comments below. The comment with the most likes on it is what we'll name it. We're going to give you guys maybe about a week to pick, and then we'll announce it, and we're going to have it stenciled on the side. So let us know in the comments below, what do you want the sluice to be called? Josh is just doing a test ban to see if it's worth continuing on and whatnot. We really want about between 7 and 10 specks in the pan. If we're not getting 7 to 10 specks, then it's probably not worth continuing, and we'll pack up and go somewhere else. Results of test pan. This will dictate what we are doing. I got gold.
You haven't got some gold?
But do we have enough gold to warrant the high banker?
Probably not.
No, I don't think we do. It's all very fine micro stuff. So far I've counted about 6 or 7 specks. And they're not very big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a couple of micros. So we've got 7 small dots and some micros. Josh, your 7 small dots and some micros enough to keep going?
Not for the amount of effort it takes to dig it up.
Yeah, so no, we're going to call it quits. We'll wash out the mats and hopefully have a little bit more than 7 specks in our pan. There we go. That's the results of everything. So, all of the dirt over there, all of that, turned into this. Which is a good result. Less to clean out. So we'll get to the panning and hopefully have a halfway decent clean out. We'll try and do a bit of a reveal, and as usual I'll do a rough one and then we'll clean it up and show you all at the end. Rough cleanup. It's gold in the corner. Is it gold in the middle though? There we go.
Yes.
It's a bit better.
That's what we're looking for.
A couple of shoddy pellets too. It's alright. Oh god, come on black sand, move.
Oh my god.
It's a nice little chunk just there. That one. Not as much as I thought though. As usual, because I've taken Josh out. Well guys, what a day. I'm taking a nice break in the shade. Josh and Kaden have gone off to do a little bit of crevicing and have a look to see if we can't find another deposit. And whilst there is still gold in this bank, it's just not worth high banking. It could be a really nice place to come on a nice hot sunny day, put my feet in the water and do some more pans from. Remember that you can win a bag of pay dirt from this spot. Check out the King Gold Hole and the Return to King Gold Hole videos to see where the dirt was coming from when I first started the hole. To enter it, there is a link in the description below, and we draw that competition on the 7th of February. We also want to know though, what do you reckon we should call our hungry sluice? You tell us. If your comment gets the most likes, that's what we'll be naming it. Thank you very much for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We found a little bit of gold, so you better check it out.